Hey everybody, this is PJ Riley from Lancaster Archery in our video studio today with a cool new product to tell you about. This is the Hamskea FS Raptor Peep kit. So the folks at Hamskea, they have had a line of peep sights for a while for both target and hunting applications. The FS Raptor Peep, I'm going to say this is going to be primarily for hunting. Because here's the case. I'll show you what it includes inside. But first, we will start here with our peep housing. So this is going to weigh 25 grains, and it's going to have grooves cut in it. You can see the grooves right here. It's going to have grooves for 35 degrees and 40 degree string angles. So basically what that's going to cover is it's going to cover short axle to axle bows, 28, 29, 30 inches. It's going to cover longer axle to axle. As you change the axle to axle length of the bows, your string angle changes. And so you're going to have to, pick 35 degrees or 40 degrees to get that peep. Obviously the ultimate is to have it sit perfectly level so that you're looking straight through it through your eye. But what we have here, I'm going to try and show you what's new and cool with this is if you can see this series of rings inside the peep housing here. What that is it's a series of baffles that's intended to kill glare. If it were just smooth in there, this is an aluminum housing. If it were just smooth in there, it's very possible that you could get glare. If the sun's coming in there, you could get a glare coming off of that. So what Hamskea did is put that series, their baffles is what they're called, light baffles, and that's going to kill any glare that's going to come through. So great peep in and of itself. Incidentally, this does weigh 25 grains. Now, what you're going to get, I have the deluxe kit here. So this is the kit that's going to have everything you need. I have my little tool here. This thing's pretty sweet. It's a rubberized tool so I can work with my lenses and not worry about damaging them. But what you're going to get, we'll start here, you're going to have 3 different apertures. 7/64, 3/16, 1/4. I'll take the 1/4, that's a very standard hunting aperture. Well, we'll take 2 different sizes just so you can see the difference. This is going to be 1/4 and 3/16. You can see the different sizes that we have there. That's all a matter of your preference, the size of your housing, how you like your sight picture to look. If you like it to be tight to your scope housing, or if you like to see more around your scope, that's going to determine which aperture that you pick. But so your aperture is going to have these 2 grooves in the back. And what you're also going to get to go in there are 3 verifiers. So this is why I say the Raptor is primarily for hunting. So a verifier, when do we use a verifier versus a clarifier? A verifier is intended to make your sight pin clear. So first off, it's going to assume that you're using a sight pin. If you're using a scope for, a target archery scope, you may just have a lens and a dot in there. You don't have a pin. This is intended for you clearing up your pin when there is no lens involved in your scope housing. So you've only got a pin, no lens. That's when you're going to use a verifier. And what it's going to do is it's going to clean up your pin so that it's, maybe it's a little bit fuzzy for you. What the FS, what that stands for is far-sighted technology. This is something Hamskea developed in their clarifiers that's intended to make your pin clear, and so then it's clear on your target. It's assuming that your target is clear, but your pin might be a little fuzzy. You can see the deer clearly, pin's a little fuzzy. We're going to clear up that pin with one of these different verifiers. And it just seats right in here. You can move it What I don't want to touch is the outside with my finger, but it just seats in there simply like that. Then I come around to my peep housing. I'm going to take that, start that in. I've got my tool, remember, and on this end, it acts as sort of an Allen wrench, except most importantly, this is rubber. So that's what is touching the glass. I don't want anything metal touching the glass in there. So I'm going to screw that in to seat it. And now I have my peep sight with my verifier installed. And so that is going to, hopefully clear up my pin so that I can then take better aim at my target. Now there's 3 different verifiers in there. You're going to play with those to see which one works for your eyes. People's vision varies widely, and so you're going to have to figure out which one of those works for you. Now then, if I wanted to remove my verifier and let's say change apertures or something, I just take that out, and then again I have my handy tool, reach in there with those, see those, how those ends go together. Boom. Got my verifier out, take it back, set it in place, back in my case. All right, so that is the Hamskea FS Raptor Peep kit. This, as I mentioned, is the deluxe version that comes with the lenses. There's a standard version that does not come with the lenses. You may not need a verifier, in which case the standard kit will probably work for you. All you'll have are the different size apertures. And of course, you'll have that great peep sight to work with as well. But either way, it comes in this cool case. I mean, that thing's pretty awesome, I think. But great brand new product from the folks at Hamskea that we're glad to bring you here at Lancaster Archery. If you want to see the 2 different kits, what we have available, be sure to click the link in the description below. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like it, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Don't forget to click that bell to get notifications whenever we put out new videos. As always, if you have any questions, you can visit us at lancasterarchery.com.